Hey guys, what's up? Here is the Wednesday night preview and tournament schedule. Busted out of a few, but here's what we got going on. We have the Stars $100 rebuy 6 max, the Full Tilt F-Tops tournament, which is a $200 buy-in, the Full Tilt $100 rebuy, the 1K on UB, the $200 on UB, $300 Wednesday on Stars, and another tournament or two. So a lot of good chances. Yes, F-Tops has started today officially, so excited about that. Hopefully get that jersey. Alright guys, well stay tuned and maybe we can bring you some interesting hands and some big wins. Hey guys, not sure how well you can see my screen right now, but the top right is the final table of the 100 Turbo cash out on Full Tilt. It's a little bit different tournament where it's a turbo and you can cash out your chips at any time for a certain amount of money. I just play it like a normal tournament. However, near the final table bubble, there's more incentive, even more than normal, to be getting chips and attacking people, because when you go to the final table, you get the cash out amount for the stack that you have, plus you get a normal payout structure as well. So a lot of the people kind of just tighten up, knowing that they really want to make the final table and get that extra bonus chips. However, the more chips you have, the more money you're getting paid at the start of the final table. I think I went into this final table about third in chips, so final three now, second in chips. We'll see what happens. Just busted out of that turbo tournament third place, shoved like 13 blinds on the button with sixes, and the big stack chip leader in the big blind, who was just getting hand after hand, woke up with queens and took me out. So on to all these other tournaments. Down to 5 tournaments, still in the UB 1K with a good stack, 10,000. Hanging along in the F-Tops with 4,300. OK stack, just under 20 blinds in the Stars 100 rebuy 6 max. And the Full Tilt 100 rebuy got 6,400. So doing okay, just kind of hanging around the tournaments. Oh, we got one behind here too. This is the UB Sniper, just under 20 blinds on that. So hanging around, you never know. I guess the only strategy conversation is in the Stars 100 rebuy, had 30 to 40 blinds for a long while, and being pretty active, and the table was kind of letting me do my thing. And then a regular who's pretty solid but had about 16 blinds got moved 2 to my left, and even though I had a big stack, he's got the re-steal stack, and he's going to be reshoving often and with medium to light hands. So even though I have a good stack and things have been going good, when it comes to my button and he's in the big blind, or I'm in the cutoff and he's in the small blind, I still have to be pretty selective about the hands I'm opening and how often I'm doing it, because that's a great spot, and that's exactly what he's kind of waiting and looking for, to just have me raise. He knows I'm raising a lot of hands there, and he's just going to reship all in with many hands and going to make me fold pretty often. So it's not too profitable for me to be opening too light there. And so I was just kind of shutting it down for a while and only stealing once in a while until he either doubled up or busted. And so that's kind of what I was doing for a while, and then he ended up busting. So now actually I kind of have the re-steal stack, so I'm kind of looking for those spots to reship on, and that's about it. So I guess the point is, be aware of people's stacks and their ideas and strategies and things they're trying to do, and counter it before they can make a profitable move against you. Alright, I just want to point out real quick what I was talking about earlier. If you look at my stars table here, I have 24 big blinds or so, but there's 2 stacks to my left that have 17 and 18 big blinds. So I don't want to be opening light, because they're waiting to just reship often on people who are opening, thinking that we're going to fold, and they're going to pick up, increase their stack by 25% or so. So we have to counter their strategy by kind of opening a little tighter, or opening a hand that we're willing to call off with. And what that means is the other good players at the table, they're probably going to be thinking this, like the rookie QQ9. A minute ago I had a stack where I had a reship stack myself, and I chose not to reship him when he opened later position because the two guys on my left had 20 blinds and under. So because I know that he knows this, I know he's not opening light also. So I just folded my medium hand, which was like ace-8 suited or something like that. And the other guy did reship, who had a short stack, and the rookie QQ9 had 2 jacks. So just being one step ahead of them and kind of trying to figure out what they're doing and what their strategy is, and then make sure you counter before that and make a smart move that can handle all their plays well. Hey guys, quick update. Cashed in the 100 rebuy, but nothing to brag about. And then here's the lobby of the 1K on UB. 65,000 for first. We are 6th place out of 13 left. So got some good hope there. I lost a medium-sized pot, about 42 blinds or so. Pocket 8s all into pocket 3s. Earlier, so that kind of hurt, but still have a good stack. And then I have my friend's table up here, the full tilt one open, the Wed2-11, good player from Oregon who has got a real good stack in the 100 rebuy up there. So just kind of watching him and rooting for him. I guess sticking with the theme earlier that we were talking about on the reshipping and being aware of everyone's stacks. This has been a good example because Mig right here and Hugo, they both had around 15 to 20 blinds for a long time, and then Bemba is a really good regular who's laggy and active. So it's really crippled me because if I'm raising, especially since I like to raise small, he can call or make a lot of plays at me and try and outplay me post flop. It's going to make my life hell, and he has the chips to do it. So I don't really want to be playing too many pots out of position versus a good player who's willing to do a lot of things. And then also if I open and he folds, these two are looking to reship often when they had their 15 to 20 blinds. So when I found myself in that situation, I really was just kind of waiting around for hands or for a table change. Stealing once in a while, but I was making sure my range was a lot more selective, and that's something you guys should be doing as well. Now that they have more chips and I've built up that solid image, I can go back to stealing and light my range a little bit more. Alright guys, as you see, no more tournaments left. End up getting 8th place in the 1K for like 8,000 or something like that. The last 2 tables, especially the final table, was super card dead, didn't find any spots. And then I had like 13 blinds, guy raised under the gun who had like 30 blinds. I shoved 2 10s from the button, small blind shoved also 10 blinds. And the small blind had jacks. The under the gun came in the pot after we did all the action with kings, and I had 10s. Kings held up, took us both out. So I got 8th place. Decent run, but didn't close. And that's kind of the end of the night. Time to go play some games.